The fact that Nkechi have taught how to open a UK account should not stop you from also teaching that as well. This is part 4 of my PEPS Consistency Challenge Strategy series, and today we want to look at the topic that says planning and scheduling like a pro. Previously, we've talked about why consistency is king. We've talked about building your personal brand, and we've also talked about how to craft a winning strategy. And today, we are looking at another exciting topic. I feel so excited to talk about today's topic. Reason is because today's topic is more of Oga Bata Bata of content creation strategy. If you followed videos very well, like you followed them all very well, then this topic is going to excite you the most. This is where whenever you hear people talk of batch creating their content comes in. You understand? Yes, some people have a busy schedule, and because of that, they find it difficult to always carry their camera around and the rest of them. So such people are always advised to just make out a day in the week and batch create your content, even if it's once in a month safe. Some people can go as far as making content just once in a month, and then they will just relax and then be posting the content gradually. What do you do when you want to batch create this content? That is actually what we want to talk about here. What are the apps that are going to help you to batch create your content? Okay, so the first thing we want to talk about is apps that will help you to batch create your content. Apps like we have Notion, we have Trello, we have Google Sheets. So such apps helps you to do what? Organize your content when you have done creating them. Then now when you are running out of ideas, what do you do? But first of all, let's not overlook the fact that contents are better off when you don't overthink them. Yes, if no matter where you source your content idea from, if you are the type that you want to present things the way they are word to word, definitely you are going to miss out on a lot of things. But a situation whereby you understand this thing, this is something maybe is an experience. Take for instance myself, I've gone through this challenge. Like I always carry my audience along. In May, I went through this challenge and I was able to publish over 50 posts in 31 days. And what do? I don't even overthink this content. I just bring up my phone camera every day. Hey, today is day 1 of my 31 days consistency challenge. Go back to those videos. That was what I was doing. But I was just busy showing up here, trying to answer that presence that I'm here. Do you understand? So when you are overthinking the content, or when you are relying on ideas that you only source, that is when you start having problem, or that is when you start getting exhausted. Okay. Then another thing is, if there are things no matter, you might feel that many people know it, but it's not true. It's not true. There are things, take for instance, someone might be using phone, but they don't know that for them to be on Facebook, or for them to be on TikTok, or for them to even be on YouTube, that they need to open an account before they can be on those apps. It's now left for you that knows, because you now have an account, it's now left for you to carry your phone. If you feel that you will make mistakes, try to get your pen and paper, jot down. This is so. This is how you can do this. Explain to people in details how they can open a TikTok account. Take for instance, now a lot of people are still using their Nigerian accounts. They don't even have UK accounts. You understand? Now, I'm not talking of people that are still stuck to their Nigerian accounts based on they don't want to move over to UK accounts. I'm talking of people that are really interested in earning from TikTok, and they know that they can earn from TikTok using their Nigerian accounts. So these people are still trying to understand. See, the fact that Nkechi have taught how to open a UK account should not stop you from also teaching that as well. The reason is because even in class, when we were in school, this person might teach you something, you don't even understand anything from the person's teaching. But when another person teach you, you might understand. So that is how it is. Don't be like, hey, since many people have talked about this now, why will I stress myself talking about it again? No. that person that you thought understood that thing another person said might understand it through your video. Why do you think that sometimes I bring up tutorials, video hooks that I've tried out? Video editing is not my line, no. But why I put it out here is, I know, like I always say this, the audience I have, take for instance now, I learned this thing from somebody's account and I just understood it. For me, the best way I learn and I assimilate something faster is when I dish out that same information. That is why whenever I learn something, I'm always too excited to come and share the process. That is me. My pattern and your pattern cannot be the same. Do you understand? So what am I trying to say in essence? If you can share what the knowledge you have, it's also a content idea. Hit the plus sign now to follow this account, like this video, comment and share this video. My name is Ogochukwu Perpetua. Let's get right into the video. Point out something that is very, very important. Before batch creating your content, please ensure that you free up your phone storage space. Take for instance, some people's phone, if you film one video, it won't even give you the space, you understand, to film another video. So that will make you have to look for alternative means of storing your videos. Because believe you me, when you have planned yourself that you want to shoot a content and all of a sudden your phone starts doing drama that you can no longer film, you will be uncomfortable and you will be disappointed. Okay, so for that reason, I will always advise, ensure that you have space down. Either you have external storage that you are transferring your videos, or that you are going to use your phone, whichever way you want it, but always have a space down. After batch creating content, don't be tempted. Don't be tempted to post your content at a go, no matter what. There are days you will be very, very exhausted. I don't know if I've said this before. And days like that, you don't even know what to post. And you don't even want to miss that day, because the moment you miss any day, you will just start being tired. And for days that you are very, very weak, I will advise, Kukuma, go and post pictures. Don't even leave it. Don't say, I'm already tired, let me not post pictures, instead of not posting at all. Do you understand? So, but what I'm trying to say in essence is, you can always, a content now, you can put out a content and make a voiceover. Maybe for days again that you are running out of content. That's the essence of having filming stuffs like behind the scenes, having voiceover. Voiceover could be, I've said this before, that voiceover could be a different video altogether, while you are saying it's different thing altogether. Do you understand? It mustn't be the same thing. Okay, so learn how to do that. Then I've also explained this, that you mustn't post that your very long 10 minutes video or very long 15 minutes video. If you listen to the video and there are parts you feel that you repeated yourself a lot, split, cut. Do not forget to mention that you can still use ChatGPT, okay, to generate your ideas. I'm just trying to say is, when you generate those ideas, try to make it to be realistic. Don't talk to your audience as in the way you just grabbed it and just be giving it to them. No, make it realistic. Bring it down to you. Then another thing is, if you are still stuck, a lot of people are still confused, even when all sources of information are there for you. A lot of people are still confused on how to go about these things. If you are still in that type of situation, I will also advise that you look for people that are in the same niche with you. Then this is one thing we don't understand. When you say people should niche down, it doesn't mean that they can't do another thing, but let the peoples of you having that account always be in the picture. Like for instance, now, when I started this, my PEPS consistency strategy series, I know that I'm doing other things. I don't want to just part one. Today, this one now is part 4, right? You know when we started. No, I don't want to focus on talking about only this thing. I am a gele stylist. I want to show you my scarf. I want to tell you my stories, whether they are bored now, because you see those stories that when you are telling it as a beginner content creator is boring. A time will come when you have grown your audience, before you even drop your stories, a lot of people will be there relating to that story. But because you're a beginner content creator, people will have something to say, but they will just choose to scroll past. Okay. So, but what am I saying in essence? Whatever you are doing, you don't look at whether people are engaging that much. Don't be discouraged. Look at people that are doing the same thing, that are in the same niche with you, and see how they are mixing up their content. If you see trends, it doesn't mean that you can't do it. And there is no content creation and no niche that doesn't involve lifestyle. I was discussing this with a friend the other day. There is no niche that you're doing that will not involve your lifestyle, because your audience needs to know a part of you, as in, aside that you want to show your brand, you want to do everything, they still need to know something about you. That is that thing about you that they know, that they can relate to. Do you understand me? They are not talking to robots. They are not talking to AI. So if they cannot relate to you, if they cannot hear you share your story, say, oh, this one, there is no one that will say that this life has not treated him or her one way or the other. So if they can't relate with you, then it might be difficult for them to do business with you. Do you understand? So it's now left for you to choose things you want to share and things you don't want to share. And please, if you are still struggling with talking to your camera, you don't just get perfect overnight. We all make mistakes. I put up my own videos. I watch them over again. I'm like, oh, I did not do well here. I did not do well here. At the end of the day, I still go ahead and post it. But at the end, the thing is that when I'm doing the video again, I try to correct myself, because the people I'm talking to are not going to beat me. True? So I just need to calm down. I just need to relax and then address my audience, because what the information I'm giving to them can only be valuable to them when they can relate to what I am saying and understand me properly. I can't even communicate the information if I am not relaxed, if I am tensed up, if I am shivering. Hey, what will these people do to me? No, I can't relax. So thank you so much, guys, because we are going to be coming to the end of this particular part right here. And in my next part, I want you know, even when you don't feel like it, this particular part might even be my best part. Who knows? Yes, because I've had days that I came back exhausted, and yet I still have to make a post for my audience. So if this topic sounds like what you're interested to learn, please do well to like this video, do well to comment, do well to like, do well to share. I remain your favorite girl, Ogochukwu Perpetua. See you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.